Mountain Pride is a grassroots organization dedicated to serving the LGBTQ+ community and allies in the mountains of Colorado.
A lot of marginalized communities, especially one that I'm involved in is the queer community, we get bullied a lot, we get mistreated.
People would have to walk different ways to get to their class so they wouldn't be harassed by people barking at them and pushing them. It made school very difficult for not just me, but a lot of my peers.
It's not easy. We have spent our lives being told in many different ways and facets that it's wrong.
When you look at the suicide rates, not just nationwide, but also here in the Valley, a lot of that stems from not being accepted or having the support as an LGBTQ+ community member.
My hope is that people won't be afraid walking in these halls. My hope is that in 10 years, I'll be able to come to this school wearing what I want to wear, wearing my little pin, and be able to walk down these halls without being afraid. I want the fear that is instilled in this community to be gone.
I see Mountain Pride as filling a need that was just so incredibly obvious. And I am so glad that the people from Mountain Pride stepped up and said, you know what? Why isn't this here? And then they made it.
We just want to be that support and resources that I think so many of our community members have wanted and needed for years. What our community can do is create this safe and affirming environment and community where people feel validated.
It's very important to be seen. Pride is 1 month, but Pride should really be every day of your life. You should not be afraid to show people who you are every single day of your life.
I think visibility in Pride in the Park is so important because it makes people feel seen. It makes them realize that they are not alone. The happiness I felt at Pride in the Park, seeing an 8-year-old running around with a non-binary pride flag, made me so happy because it showed me that the world is changing for the better. That gave me hope.
And everyone associates the LGBTQ and being an ally with Pride Month. But what Mountain Pride has done is taken that 1 month or 1 day of 1 month of every year and made it Pride. It's just Pride. It's year-long.
Pride goes beyond the month of June. We are serving the youth in the school by providing affirming, inclusive, safe spaces.
I think it's so important to have that community because then it makes you feel safer, especially because so many of us here have experienced an environment that isn't safe. I think it's so important to have people who you know will understand.
I felt comfortable, I felt safe, I felt heard.
Since I've been made aware of Mountain Pride, things have changed, in this school. Getting educated about, the importance of pronouns, getting, the posters here to increase visibility.
Even if it's something small like a pride flag or like a sticker outside their room, it's still like, hey, we see you, we know you're there.
That kind of outreach and education is important for allies to know what we can be doing for the other 11 months out of the year. Mountain Pride is so forward thinking in not just being reactive, but being proactive.
The more you see it, the more you see anything, the more you talk about anything, the more familiar it gets and the less scary it becomes.
We are here, we are your friends, we are your neighbors, we're people you pass by in a grocery store. We deserve to live in a community where we are supported. This is the work that we're trying to do to break down these barriers people might have around the LGBTQ+ community by providing education and visibility. I am really hopeful for the future. We have seen tremendous growth in our society, in our world, and even in our community. But there's so much work that needs to be done.